The next stop is On the Radar Radio.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
I love spreading, like, because a lot of these rap niggas, they like putting out there, don't sign, you're going to be a slave. Not me. I'm going to figure this shit out, bro. I hate when niggas make this rap shit scary for other artists. We in a new day and age, bro. Like, there's so many ways out here to get this shit. Like, I'd be damned if I'm stuck in one position.
Well, we're already in the interview already.
Hey,
guys, it's On the Radar. West Coast in the building.
Yeah,
my guy, he's checking the building. What's good, bro?
Man, we going crazy.
What's popping, my brother?
Ain't shit making it happen.
We talking about, like, maneuvering through the industry, right?
Man, where there's will, there's a way, man.
So how you been maneuvering since we kind of just jumping from the pre-interview conversation into the main conversation?
As in what? Just like I don't know what you mean, because it's a lot of ways. Like moving is what, like the labels or
with label. How do you move? Like how do you move specifically?
Just make it happen, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't believe in like being stagnant. I feel like if you get shelved or any shit like that, or that's on you. That's because you a bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like you can cuss on here.
Yeah.
Like you gotta get up and make shit shake, bro. Like I don't take no for an answer. If one person won't do it, somebody else will. You know what I'm saying? I go where I'm appreciated. So I'm always win like that. But that's just as for like label shit, As like artists, I just keep it fresh, keep it new. Like I feel like I done did everything I could do for like the West Coast, like as of now. So I gotta branch out, do other shit, like doing trap beats and shit like that. And it's refreshing. Like I'm excited all over again. Like I love writing. Yeah.
Well, before we get into the new music, it's funny. You were like, if you get shelved, you a bitch. That's a crazy statement.
That's not though. That's real shit because I feel like you entitled and you like on some, you know what I mean? Some little girl shit. Like, oh, they shelved me. Like, you know who got shelved? My nigga Dirk.
You said Dirk?
Yeah, they dropped Dirk from Def Jam, all type of shit.
Well, yeah, Dirk did.
He's a fucking superstar right now. You know why? Because he not no bitch.
You know who else got?
He ain't take no for an answer.
You know who else got shelved and dropped that I recently found out? Who? Victoria Monet.
Crazy.
And look at her now. I think, was that Def Jam too? I don't know if it's Def Jam. But somebody had signed Victoria Monet and then they dropped her. Now he's looking for Victoria Monet.
Exactly.
About walking around screaming and singing on my mama, on my hood. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, bro. You got to make shit shake. It's always possible. I just hate, like, when these rap niggas get on here and just be like, you're going to be a slave, don't sign, or stay independent, all this bullshit, this bullshit narrative. In reality, I don't even want to tell you what to do. Go with what you feel is right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Your path, your journey is for you. If you feel like you want to sign, nigga, sign. What's wrong with having $1 billion corporation behind you? Yeah. Stupid. They're going to do shit you can't do for yourself.
Yeah. You
want to stay independent? By all means, do your independent thing. But don't let these niggas dictate how you move. That shit whack.
Right. There's something for everybody. Like, I think, like, just as the way that we look at people like Russ and Lil Russell for being great at being independent.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with being like, oh, cool, it's good to have a machine behind you, you know?
Yeah.
It just depends on the type of
artist. He's independent, but I feel like he still got some good folks behind him. Like, he has a great team.
You said Russ?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, that's not like, he still got a great team. And I follow bro, like, he inspired me a lot. But, like, he has a great team behind him. There's something, you feel me? Even if it is his own independent label, he put them together. They still structuring. It's not just like him. When people say independent, I know what these artists is thinking. Like, they thinking like, you doing everything by yourself.
Right.
That's what they thinking. When niggas say stay independent, they like, oh, I got to do everything by myself. Like, no, you still need a team. Like, you crazy. Like, nigga, you trying to juggle all this shit, you going to go insane. It's going to be crazy, bro. I'm not going to lie.
Right. But I like how you're in a place now. So you said that you feel like you've done everything you could for the West Coast.
Like, just as of now, like, not everything I could for the West Coast, but for that sound. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if I keep trying to, manipulate the West Coast sound right now, like, I might fuck around and just end up being stagnant or something. Like, it's time for me to shift. Like, you got to grow. You got to do other shit, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's time for some new niggas to come and, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to say like other or smutting no artists, but I done seen that shit happen, bro. You gotta grow, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with that though. Like, ain't nothing wrong with that. And nobody on the West Coast is doing that right now. Like, Nobody's doing trap beats on the West Coast.
Right.
The one nigga who did do trap beats on the West Coast went diamond. Shout out Roddy Ricch. You feel me? Like, you gotta dare to be different, bro. And I feel like I can do that shit. I know I can. I can pioneer some shit. Start a whole new wave of just like, it's okay to, you know what I mean? Do the universal sound. Trap shit. The Detroit shit is more universal than the West Coast shit. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
I just heard niggas playing Rio on my way up here.
Yeah, people love in New York they started doing some artists started doing Detroit beats.
Come on, man.
Philly, they started doing Detroit beats.
Miami niggas is doing Detroit beats.
Miami.
Boston Richie go crazy on every Detroit beat he get on. So, you know what I'm saying? You gotta do the other shit. Like, that West Coast shit is fun. I love that shit. That's what got me here, but that shit not moving past Texas, bro. Tour-wise and all that.
I was gonna say, why do you think? Like, cause I always find these conversations interesting. Cause obviously, I told you I'm a fan, right? And you're like, that's rare for someone from New York, right? To be a fan of West Coast music. But like, I always ask myself, like, and I think you made a great point bringing up the Detroit thing, but it makes me wonder, like, what really makes the difference that makes that Detroit sound more universal than, you know, the West Coast.
I think it's because Detroit, I feel like it's a split between two. When I first heard like Detroit beats, it was like 2020, like when they was really start going crazy. I feel like the Detroit sound is not too far off from like the West Coast sound. Like, it's like a cousin.
Yeah, it's a cousin.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to Band Gang and all that. Like, Band Gang been fucking with the West Coast. They been going to Oakland. They been fucking with Southern California and North California. Fucking but at the same time, why I think Detroit beats is more just fuckwittable, they fast enough to be trap beats too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
okay.
That's why you can get V's rapping on some trap shit. You can get Babyface Ray rapping on some trap shit. Like, it's like right in the middle. It's like perfect. Like, you get me? Like,
yeah.
It's like the how can I fucking say it? The sound bed of it. You get me? The tempo, like, it's like right there on trap shit, but at the same time, you feel me? That's why you get Boss Reggie snapping on that shit and all that. Like, it's like right in between, bro. Can't make this shit up.
Yeah, I guess I see what you're saying there because it becomes a little bit more universal. But I think like maybe also that means it's just time for the West Coast sound to evolve in a different way. You know, it's like drill music. It's like drill. Wait, not what?
No, I'm agreeing.
Yeah, it's like drill music.
That's exactly how I feel. It's time for it to evolve, bro.
Yeah, like it's like here in New York, like we have different drill sounds, and then, you know, I got some of my boys who out here who make kind of like more, you know, we call it sexy drill out here, so it's more drill music that's catered, that's melodic, a little bit more for the ladies too. To
that's
listen
fire
to. But
too.
men can also fuck with it. But then that kind of brings me to like the West Coast, like it just maybe needs to evolve, but maybe just nobody really knows exactly what way it should evolve into.
That's why everybody got to experiment more, you know? I feel like that's what I'm doing right now. So, like, the more we experiment, the better the possibility of evolving.
Absolutely.
But if we constantly doing the same shit over and over again, it's not going to happen. And I don't blame niggas on the West Coast because the West Coast is a big market.
Absolutely. Yeah.
You can get rich and nobody else. I know you outside the West Coast and you be just fine. So you got to really want this shit. You got to really love this music shit. You got to be more than a check to you, because if it's just about money, you're going to be happy with what you got, because the surrounding states of California that's their sound. It's California. Your Seattle's, your Las Vegas, your Arizona's, your Utah's, all that shit is West Coast. They don't have no sound. Nigga, California is their sound. So it's all come back to us. You get me? Mm-hmm. So we can run up a bag. What? You going to get a check on the West Coast. Nobody else know you outside of the West Coast region. So you got to really want this shit. You got to really dig deep and study this shit every day.
Right. And I'm sure, like, also, like, when West Coast artists come to, like, the East Coast, it's, like, obviously, like you said, it's tough to break over here.
What?
But it also kind of, like, I think it's, like, in a way, it's, like, good for the mentality because it reminds you that there's more work to do.
Man, listen, who you telling? The last motherfuckers that's really seen, like, took that West Coast shit far. Shoreline Mafia.
I was literally gonna say Shoreline, yeah.
Them the only motherfuckers I ever seen, like, I'm talking about hardcore West Coast shit. No melodics, nothing. We talk about hardcore Cali shit, dead homies, all that shit, you feel me? Them was the last people I seen do that shit. I'm talking about selling out. I was with them. I was performing with them. I seen it.
I was there.
We at the
SOB show.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Shout out. That was like what, 2018, 2017, something like that?
Yeah, it was like 2018.
Yeah, I remember that show.
2019, one of them. Fucking he did.
I was at one of those shows.
And they did the Webster Hall.
They did do Webster Hall.
What?
Yep.
Come on, man. And New York a tough crowd. Don't get out there on no bullshit. They gonna boo you.
Right, Calvin? You gonna boo him? You gonna boo?
Oh God, I don't blame him.
See, now he's just lying.
Yeah,
he's just lying.
It's all right.
But I think oh man, I had something. You know who I thought would have gone further if they had stuck together? SOB and RB, SOBXRB. I thought
they would have went super crazy.
You know, the boy is still an incredible artist.
He's still going crazy for sure.
I think he's locked up. Free the boy. I think he's still locked up. But I think that if they had stuck together, obviously, I think Shoreline would have gone even further too if they stuck together. But we all know things happen.
Yeah, I done got some word about them getting back together too. We'll see how that go though. I got them my boys. I feel like they can still conquer the world if you ask me.
If they came back together.
Yeah.
Do you think I was gonna say if this was like a therapy session, AZ would be the one to be like, all right, guys, let's figure this out.
Oh, with Shoreline?
Yeah.
I think they did it already though. If anything, I'll just be the cherry on top, giving them reassurance. Yeah, finally, this is what y'all should have been did type shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
But
because you never know, that could also be the push that the West Coast needs to reinvent the sound. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
It could. That's like the spark of energy. Obviously, all you, Rucci, all the guys, Perico, y'all are always putting out great music, and then it just kind of sparks a whole new piece of excitement. I feel like that's the same way in New York. Like when Pop passed away, we kind of, for a second it was kind of, little iffy, but now, but then K-Flock and all the rest of the guys came out. It's like, oh shit,
crazy.
Now there's a new spark of excitement and shit.
Yeah, free Chef G. That's my favorite New York rapper.
Chef G's your favorite New York rapper?
I love Chef G. Ain't gonna lie. That's my nigga. I've been fucking with his shit since 2020. I had the chance that we did the same. I think it was Hot 97 out here. Mm-hmm. Was on both on the press run. I didn't know who he was at the time. We were just passing through. Mm. Then I got on him to that next year. I forgot what project that was he dropped, but that shit was gas. And I've been fucking with him since.
Yeah, even his new project from jail is really good too. I ain't gonna lie.
Free Chef G.
You like Sleepy too?
Yep. I was just about to say that. I fuck with they whole camp. I love all my young niggas look like they getting some money. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie.
I can stand behind that.
I ain't gonna lie. You know what I really want to do one day, and John's over there, but I really want to make a West Coast meets East Coast album. I'm already doing albums. We're already working on projects, but I would love to figure out a way to make something like that happen, man. I just want to bridge the gaps because I feel like y'all are so talented, we're so talented. It's gotta, come together and shit.
Yeah, that'll be super hard. I just feel like you can do some. All right, one person do a real New York ass beat. One person do one West Coast ass beat. If it's gonna be a 10-track album, yeah, one of one, and then after that, everything has to be universal. It gotta be.
I agree.
The sound bed everybody's fuck with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like the trap beats we're talking about.
Yeah, for sure.
But you've always been a very consistent artist. Last year you dropped 2 projects. This year, obviously, Born to Be Important is out now. All Lies, new single out now, of course, too. But you've always been very consistent with your shit, and I feel like that's something that is very commendable too. And I feel like that's something that a lot of West Coast artists have inside them too. Very consistent with just dropping and releasing music often, not waiting too long.
Yeah, I feel like I ain't dropped enough, to be honest. Even dropping that Born to Be Important this year. I want to drop again, but it's it's fourth quarter. You don't want to rush no shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You want to come strong. It's if I don't drop, then technically I'm already ready for 2024. I feel better than me than dropping now. You get me? So, then, just working with other artists and bridging that gap, like you said.
But I always say, fourth quarter isn't, the worst time to drop. If you look back, Meek Mill dropped one of his best albums in the fourth quarter. He dropped Championships.
I believe it. I dropped one of my biggest songs in the fourth quarter. I don't know. I dropped Burn Rubber again in the fourth quarter.
For real?
In September of 2017. And it didn't take off until that next year. So you never know. Time is a figment of our imagination.
It's an illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, we gonna get spiritual on this shit?
Oh, we get deep. This is just a figment of our imagination, bro. But, I don't know. Right now, I just feel like I'm at that stage. I just want to take my time. I got some good shit in the works. Even I was just telling you, that trap shit,
Yeah.
like it's time to evolve, like you said, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I want to not take my time, but I want to do this shit right. At least to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nothing's never gonna be all the way perfect, but it could be perfect to you if it's your shit, your creation. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Like, I've been working with hella other shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Hella other people. Like, I'm working with a 808 Mafia producer.
Dope.
Crazy. We just got the V's vocals back.
The V's vocals is in.
Come on, man. Ganger.
I like that. That's the shit I like to hear. Look how happy Cam is.
Yeah, fact. Yeah. We just text the song to me right now today. We waiting on that Skilla Baby vocals to come in.
Also, Cam's very excited for it.
Come on, man. I'm trying to I go to Miami literally tomorrow once I leave here. Trying to lock in with just everybody, you know? I feel like West Coast is doing that shit enough. So,
are you also like when you obviously some of the other artists I mentioned who you're close with, are you also kind of like telling them to like, yo, come with me, like we gotta expand, because I feel like Ruthie's kind of been on that time too.
Man, listen, like, the homies is like get drunk in the club and just God, yes. I'm the homie who get drunk in the club and all I do is talk music business. You think, Chike is going to be on bullshit. No, I'm going to pull you to the side, and we're going to talk how we're going to blow this shit up.
Wait, hold on. Yo, call John into the room.
I swear to God, bro. I swear to God.
I got to call John in.
I'm literally that guy. I just did a show in L.A. Be 100% with you. I'm so booted off Molly. I sat there. I grouped all my...
I promise.
I grouped all my homies up, and I sat there and told them, I said... This is the swim or sink stage. Either you gonna get your shit together and you gonna swim and you gonna float and find through a boat, or you're gonna drown. It's time to elevate and evolve. But like, I don't get faded and be on bullshit. I get faded and we're gonna talk about life now, right fucking now. This is the opportunity. I'm the motivator. I promise you, bro. I don't do nothing. I make time to fuck around with some little bitches after I give you an hour and a half lecture on how to be the best you. Period.
So we're talking about getting drunk and wanting to work as soon as we get drunk. So we're talking about, with us, right? Well, two things. With us, when we go on tour and we're all in the Airbnb together working after a full day of work, we're drinking, and then we'll be thinking that we're not gonna work, and then immediately all of us pull out our laptops.
Hello.
Like once we're like 2 shots in.
That's what I'm talking about.
And then I've deadass been at the club with him. Right? And like, let's say even if there's like in a section with some bitches and shit, whatever. Oh, sorry, women. I gotta stop doing that. Women in the section, like, I'll literally just be like, yo, so did you do the splits on that song? I'm gonna be like, wait, so when are we dropping the Chow Lee record? When are we dropping this? Like,
that's what I'm talking about.
I'll just start talking music business in the middle of the club once I'm like 2-3 shots in. And it's so bad to the point where I was at a party the other day and I got vocals in for this album I'm working on, and I'm literally sitting in the corner of the party with the music blasting, like in the corner like this.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just trying to hear the song, trying to give them feedback and be like, yo, fix this right now and shit.
Hey, that's that saying of it's in you, not on you. You know what I'm saying? That's when they say that, that's what they're talking about. Pause. Super pause.
That was crazy. In you, not on you is crazy.
That was a little crazy.
Yeah, that was a little crazy, but I ain't gonna lie. You know you in New York.
Shit. Yeah. I gotta be
But
prepared.
I understand
Facts.
I get what you're saying though. But yeah, I think it's just like that's like just goes to show like the level that you're working on, that you're thinking on too.
Yeah, the commitment, man. Like, I don't go a day without thinking about like what can I do to better this. Like, you know what I'm saying? To the point like, bro, I gotta tell myself calm down, because too much of anything is bad for you. You gotta take a break sometime, bro. At one point, just give yourself room. You know what I'm saying? I seen some dude say like, I work hard, but I rest harder. You know what I'm saying? So I have the mental capacity to work even harder. Nobody, you know what I mean? All that, I don't sleep and all that. All right, bitch. When you pass out, you wonder why you're not functioning. You fucking been up for 3 days, 2 weeks. Stupid. You know
I ain't gonna lie. There's an artist who I met who was here. I'm not gonna say their name, but they told me that they've been up for 3 days.
Sometimes that shit is cool when you mentally prepare for that shit, but consistently going without sleeping, you're not doing your body no justice, gang. And I know half these niggas eating junk food and, You know what I mean? They having goldfish for dinner and like, you know what I mean? You're not even eating right.
Goldfish is insane.
Man, I know this for a fact. You're not even eating right, let alone sleeping right, and you wonder why you can't create the best shit you can create. You know what I'm saying? You're not taking care of home. You know what I'm saying? This is the temple. This is the car we got to drive for the rest of our life. You know what I'm saying? Take care of that motherfucking gang for real.
Yeah, I think burnout's a real thing. I've actually been getting like my full 8 hours lately, and it's been kind of great. Like I kind of wake up ready to go. I go for first thing I do when I wake up in the morning, I'll drink a coffee, and then as soon as the coffee's done, I go for a 2-mile run.
Hello.
And then I start my day.
That's how you do it, man. Treat yourself, don't cheat yourself.
I think, but when we're coming up and we're so young, right? We're just easy to just like wake up and just do whatever.
No. Facts. I'm not even gonna act like I was just always in this mindset. Like it took a while. I feel like these past 4 years, I've never took a break. I feel like I was just.
I'm taking my first vacation of the year.
Come on, that's what I'm talking about. After this, I ain't gonna lie, I got a crazy October month. So after this, I'm done. Cause you know, like holidays come, industry kind of shut down. Everybody go back to their families for a little bit. I'm gonna take advantage of that shit and just kick it until like New Year's.
Not me though.
Man, I know, yeah, for sure. But I'm like, I never do this, but like this year I have to do that, bro. I gotta. That'll be my vacation. Like everything gets slowed down. It's holiday season, you know.
You feel like you need to get your mental right this year?
Absolutely. If I don't, then it's gonna be bad. Like I've had a great year financially, musically, but like mentally, not really. Like I feel like up until like the end of July, like my shit got better. Like now I'm like in that mode. Like you know what I'm saying? Like, I took a fake little break for like a weekend with like camping in the woods and shit. And they give you like a lockbox to put your phone in the whole time so you don't be on your phone or nothing. And those 3 little days did so much for me, bro. I swear to God. It was crazy. It was crazy. There ain't no mirrors in there. Like it's just crazy. It's just you, the woods. They give you like little activities and shit to do, but the point is to just relax.
You on some crazy shit.
Man, what? I'm trying to be dominant, bro.
No phone for 3 days.
Man, listen, I'm getting to it.
You ever see it's on YouTube, but there's like this place that Aaron Rodgers would go to. You know what I'm talking about? Aaron Rodgers, he would
the quarterback.
To recoup whatever, but it's like you go into this room and they lock you in there for 2-3 days, some shit like that. No clock. It's pitch black the whole time. So you literally cannot see. Everything that you're doing is like you have to feel it out. Like it's pitch black. Like
now that's a little crazy.
You can't see in front of you type shit.
That's a little crazy.
But it's meant to be a sensory deprivation. It's like a sensory deprivation tank, but like without the tank. Like you live in it for 3 days. You don't know what time it is. Nothing. And like you go there for 3 days and then you come out back to the outside world.
Yeah, I feel like that's really getting your mental right too. That's too extreme. I don't think I'm ready for that. But
yeah, I was about to say I don't know if I would consider that like peaceful or not. I feel like that's like more stressful than peaceful.
Well, he's a fucking quarterback, so you know what I mean.
It's more like I don't know, man. He probably go through so much too that like he needs some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like that's some personal shit right there. But you know what they say, man. You want some shit you never had, gotta do some shit you never done. You know
type shit. So what are we getting from you for the rest of the year? We getting more music? Like what's kind of going on and shit?
That's what I was thinking, bro. That's what I was just explaining. Like, you know, I got like 2 songs on some 808 Mafia beats.
Nice.
I got the V's and the Skillet shit. And
tough.
We go to Miami tomorrow. I'm trying to link with Low Shimmy, if you know who that is.
Yep, I know Low Shimmy. Low Shimmy's been on the show.
Yeah, he's super hard. I want to work with him. I'm just trying to connect right now. I do want to drop some shit, but like I just dropped that Born to Be Important, and I did a gang of videos off that shit. Like I still got like 3 or 4 videos to drop off there, and that's one of the reasons why I'm going to Miami to basically shoot like a BT uncut tip drill type video out there. I rented out a villa, flying some bitches out. Ruchi gonna come. I'm gonna make an OnlyFans version and a YouTube version. It's gonna get a little wild.
Oh God.
So I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I do want to drop some more music this year. I probably am. I am. With my boy AZ Sway.
That's right.
He pretty much under like the TDE camp right now, and he like in that mode where he gotta like step up to the plate. You know what I'm saying?
Type shit,
and we making some crazy shit over there. He on the trap shit with me. You know what I'm saying? We just shot a video. We did the song the night, and then the next day we shot the video. And we own wild shit still. Just sophisticated, more money involved, but yeah.
Word, man. Well, I'm excited. Well, we're gonna have you rap here today. So by the time the people see this, freestyle now. You have an OnlyFans that we're plugging in.
Yeah, we are plugging OnlyFans.
Oh God, what's the OnlyFans?
The OnlyFans. We gonna make the name right now.
What if the username's not available, bro?
By the time this shit'll be out, it's gonna be available.
All right, your camera's right here.
My camera right there.
Yeah.
You gonna help me. So what should the name be of the OnlyFans? You can incorporate AZ or it could be some wild shit.
You ever seen like the Mad TV skits when they're doing like the porn names?
You
know what Mad? You know what I'm talking about, right?
I know Mad TV for sure.
You know what skit I'm talking about?
Nah, not the porn name.
Well, there's like a skit where they go up to a window and like they tell the lady the porn name and then she tells them if it's available or not, and she like stamps the thing and they walk away. So one of them was like Darth Invader or some shit like that, and she like stamps it, she lets him go. Some real early 2000s comedy shit, but AZ Chike.
I do want to be like some, you know.
There's some real nasty shit in there. I ain't gonna lie. AZ choke.
So it's a little kinky right there.
Yeah, depending on what the vibe you going for.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna just be giving away people's porn names on this show, but
fuck it. You know what I'm saying? We here on some wild shit, man. I don't know.
You do
probably just keep
choking, some shit like that.
We probably just keep it simple.
Just AZ Chike.
Or it'd be like.
Or you gotta do some early 2000s shit where it's like, you know, when they had the unrated versions of the movies, like AZ Chike Unrated or something like that.
I was just finna say that.
Yeah, AZ Chike Unrated, and then you could have like a PG, not PG, but like a PG-13 OnlyFans too, some shit like that.
Okay, we're gonna name it AZ Chike TVMA.
Okay.
Real simple,
clean.
You know what I mean? No crazy shit in there.
I hope the username's available by the time they see this.
Yeah. I don't think nobody got that shit. AZ Chike TVMA.
All right, well there you go, man.
There you go. That's the OnlyFans. We just made it right now.
Go follow the OnlyFans by the time y'all see this.
Fact.
Well, look, man, we're gonna have you rap so people can go check that out. That's out now by the time y'all see this.
Fact.
Before we get up out of here, let them know where they can follow you at. Not besides OnlyFans. Anything you want to let the fans know? Now's the time to do it. The camera on the right here.
Yeah, sir. You can follow me on everything at AZ Chike. AZCHIKE. No underscore, none of that. Straight up like that. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Oh, my TikTok is co-member. But, yeah.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? We outside, man. I ain't too hard to find. Get up with me.
There you go. Well, we outside. You already know what's going on. Go run up everything he has out now. Go follow that OnlyFans. Go show him some love. Go show him some support. Run up that freestyle. Love is free. Sports free. But try renew that. Till next time. AZ Chike on the radar. We out. Bow.